Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids.co.uk and I'm bringing you a brief look at the new features in Apple's newly released Safari 4 browser. It was released just yesterday in beta form and I'm going to just be taking you through some of the new features here today. Now the first new feature you can actually see on the screen now, which is top sites. Now this basically gives you a grid view of all of your favourite sites, so the ones that you visit most recently. It's presented in a very nice sort of grid form, similar to what we've been used to on the original Apple TV software, and you can actually edit the panes that are up here. You can drag them around into different positions, which is nice. You can let them freely flow into new positions, or if, for example, I wanted my New York Times website to always appear in this corner, then I click and pin it to that position so it never moves. I can also make the thumbnail view smaller, in which case it populates more squares with previews of websites, or I can put them up to their largest, so I just get a 6 view panel, or back down to the original medium. Once I've finished, I click done, and this locks everything into place, and any preview that has a small star in the right hand corner basically means that there is new content there from the last time that I visited that site. If I click on the site, it brings it to the front and I get a full screen view of that particular site, and back to the top sites view by clicking this icon here. So really nice. It seems to work reasonably fast. It sometimes takes a little while for these empty previews to populate, but I'm sure that will improve with the final release of Safari. Also new to Safari 4 is what Apple are calling the new Nitro Engine. Now this is software underneath that executes JavaScript at very fast speeds. It's said in Apple's claim to be 30 times faster than IE7 on a PC and up to 3 times faster than Firefox 3, so very fast. We've also got new tabbed browsing in the way that the tabs actually appear above the main browsing window. Now this is nice because it actually means that the main viewing window for your browsing is kept clear. You haven't got the tabs hanging down into the actual viewing area, and I quite like the fact that they're up on this top bar. You can't drag them to reorder them because that drags the whole window around, so that's something that would be nice. And you also cannot, going back to my top sites view, you cannot shift and select more than one site to open in tabs. It would be very nice if I could select, for example, these 3 sites and force Safari into opening those sites into tabs. So maybe that's something that will come in a future version. We've also got a new inline progression bar, which basically means that rather than a status bar appearing here showing the site loading, if you've got a site that takes longer to load, the progress will be shown in this bar here. So again, very nice. We also have a new history view. If I go to my top menu up here and say show all history, it's now presented in a cover flow screen, so you can flick through your various sites, and then when you get to one that you want to view, you just click on it, and back to just show you that again, I want to view the YouTube site, just click on the site and it sends you through to your selection. So some very nice additions to the new Safari 4. I've been using it for the last 24 hours. It does seem very fast compared to the previous version, and considerably faster than Internet Explorer 7, and I do agree with Apple's claims that it is at the moment slightly pipping the post against Firefox 3. So this has been my brief look at the new Safari 4 web browser from Apple. As I say, it's in beta release at the moment. when the full release comes out, I'm sure this will become the browser of choice for many Apple users, and I think Apple have done a fantastic job. Thanks very much for listening. Come back soon and check out more reviews on geekanoids.co.uk. Do you fancy wearing a cool new t-shirt? One that shows people how you dig technology and computers? Check out chilltees.co.uk.